What is it, cat? Alright, whatever. What we got here is the Spectra Premium VW10 ignition distributor. This is, in the documentation, this is a remanufactured 1986 Suzuki Samurai distributor that has been made to fit on a Volkswagen Beetle. I figured this is a weird enough product in itself. I'll probably make a short little video here. It's got the Volkswagen specific can't put her in backwards kind of thing going on here. You can be off on the rotation of the body, but you can't put the base in the wrong way. You do got to make sure it sits in right. Initial impressions here, though, it's a distributor. It doesn't look odd. It's heavy, so it's not like some Chinese crap. There are improvements, like the big rubber bushing, and there's these nice little finger handles on the clips for these. They're really easy to take off. You can actually see the machine lines if you feel the bottom of this from being remachined. Weird little hole there, probably just a remnant of being remachined. Vacuum advance looks good. I'm not sure what this little plate is. You can see it's got the corner bent in like it's supposed to be there. I don't know. Let's crack this thing open. See, the little handles are actually pretty easy. Come right off. The cap is specific, like one way. So you pull one of these off, clean your points. You wouldn't actually be able to put this on backwards because it has a key on one side that matches this side over here. I don't know why this doesn't want to focus for it. There we go. There you go. That little nubbin is not present on the other side. So you can only put the cap on one way. Rotor's got a nice good nose on her. It's pretty busy in here. This is the arm for the vacuum advance. Body for there's actually the electronics pickup it's hard to see. It's back behind there. Yeah, I can't really get much light in there. Yeah, you can see these little square lobes. There's the pickup, brain box, I'm guessing. Sort of got the heat sink deal going on it, so I'm guessing that's the brains of the operation there. Some numbers printed on it. I thought it was another pickup, but yeah, I think that's just a little brain box. Oh, look at that, that's only a year old, 2018. Alright. So it's got the outer ring gasket, which I'm not sure if the Beetle stuff really sealed up that well. Mine usually got pretty crusty with the points, but I think that's just sort of how points go. Coil, modern coil, chunk of iron, different kind of mount. It didn't come with any screws, but it does have threaded holes on this mount, as well as just slots for, I guess you could probably just smack this right up where the barrel coil went. Kind of depends. That might end up being where it goes for now, because I'm still dealing with the issue. I had one of my bolt holes for the coil, the old coil, rip off of the doghouse. So that was cool. This is a bit lighter, though, and the mount's a little different. Yeah. 1986 Suzuki Samurai distributor, made to fit on a Volkswagen Beetle. Got this thing on the interwebs. It was about, I think it's a little bit more than it normally was the first time I found it. I'm pretty sure it was like 70 or 80 bucks. I ended up paying $108 for this, so that's not really that bad. I mean, I got it on Amazon, so they have a ridiculous return policy. I could just stick this thing back in the mail and get my money back if I don't like it. So I figured, worth a shot. It looks good. It's pretty modern, and I don't know what it is about some of the shops. Every time I try to go get a cap and rotor for the regular stuff on the Beetle, the points set up, they either give me the wrong cap or the wrong rotor, and then I'm driving all over the place looking for a cap or just a rotor. I just go get these, right? Hopefully. 86 Suzuki Samurai. Maybe they won't screw that up as much. I don't know. We'll find out. Either way, upgraded components, all electronic, modern coil. Weird. Alright, so here's what we got so far. I've got wiring switched over as far as I can tell. I've retained my cap and left the plugs on it for now. More. Oh my, that was a nice one. This is the new distributor. I didn't quite notice this before. It's taller, but like the bottom gland end is the same distance. The effective end is the same. So they remachined like the whole bottom end of this thing, so it probably was taller to begin with. They've just made the bottom of it accommodate the gasket and the specific V-dub end doodad. And yeah, this is old Krusty that was in there. Oh my god, the focus. There we go. Yeah, not too bad. It's pretty dirty. It's pretty crusty. I know nothing about it. It came off my last motor. I threw it on this one. Well, it looks pretty good though. Yeah. Alright, I glanced over the instructions to figure this thing out, but it's in there. You actually have, look, since it's so much taller, like I was actually even able to get a wrench on the clamp bolt back there. Look how much more room is in here. No more squeezing in here with the wrench to mess with stuff. It's way further away from the belt. You have full access. This is awesome. It slots right in there. It's meshed in. She's in there good. This is somewhat temporary. We're gonna have to grab some zippity doodah ties. Let's see how this goes. Alrighty. Should I just like set the camera down somewhere and try to start it? Let's do that. The clamp bolt is still loose, so if it does start and run off, I'm gonna mess with the timing a little bit. Let's see if it starts. First try. So it definitely is firing. It's firing way off. So we've probably dicked the firing order. A bit more civilized. Well, she's in there. It seems like it's got a bit more oomph to it. My issue before was that with the old carburetor, it wasn't like trying to actually do the like what I was doing, timing it with that. Trying to do that was not very definitive until the thing just sputtered and shut off. Like it wouldn't just like idle down or idle up. It would just kind of falter. It was missing a lot. Let me get over here into the sun a little bit. So this is the old boy. Let me look inside here at that little cami doodad going on in here. But you can see the little lobes, the shiny lobes on the cam in there, and they are scratched to fug. And the points were toast. The actual points thingy is like inside of the bottom of it. See, it's like sunk in inside the bottom. Which, yeah, I mean, I could have rebuilt this, blah blah blah, but I'm about improvements. Plus the seal was toast on it. It's completely flat. See? There's no definition to the seal at all anymore. She gone. It was leaking like crazy from there anyway. Which, yeah, whatever, you know. I could have rebuilt it, blah blah blah, but why? I mean, look at this thing, crusty as crap. Get that shiny new stuff in there now, you know. If this thing would focus, yeah, fuck. There you go. Yeah, shiny stuff. Just maybe it'll be a little quicker now. A little bit better spark. Modernization. Electronic ignition. Welcome to the future. Looks good. I had to rotate. I had it like a whole 180 off. It is still 1432, blah blah blah. You know, there's nothing weird going on inside there. So yeah, it's actually pointed better, I think, a little bit. It makes a little bit more sense than the other one. So yeah, it looks good. I'm gonna move my vacuum hose here so my lever don't hit my vacuum hose off. We can flip that around. Yeah, I'm gonna give her a test drive. We'll see what she does. But so far, it went on. Alright, so initial impressions on the new distributor, the new Spectra Premium. It seems a bit snappier on the bottom end, at least for me. I mean, these are only things I'm experiencing. I don't know if anyone else is having the same kind of issues with their gear and wanting to swap. But my bottom end was a little sputtery, trying to get, just get RPMs up above 1,000. So sometimes, like if I would hit the gas and clutch out too soon, it would just sputter until it took off. I immediately spun the clutch because it was very responsive in the bottom end. Seems good. My timing is still a bit off. When it goes full vacuum advance, it's misfiring. So I just gotta mess with that a little bit more. I was kind of pretty sure my carburetor tuning is a bit off, and the distributor is probably not in the right place because of how much I've been messing with the old gear in the past couple days just to keep it working. For the most part, it wasn't doing so hot. It seemed like the distributor was getting much worse by the day as I'm driving it. But this is much snappier. It's It was pretty quick. It seems to crank faster. I don't know what that's about. I was out here cranking on it for like 10 minutes, 10, 15 minutes messing with it, trying to get the cap right and the position right to where it would fire. And I let it sit for about 10 minutes, went inside and got my jacket and stuff. And when I came out and cranked it, it was wah, 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 wah. It was fast. It was really fast. I don't know what that's about. So I don't know if that's an improvement from the starter or what, but it cranked a lot faster. So now I've got electric fuel pump. I've got modern distributor, modern coil pack. All LED lights. The motor is a year and a half, 2 years old for me. It had about 5,000 miles on it. It's a 1600 dual port. That's all I know. I know it's got spark plug repair on one side. Not a Healy coil, but the full-on sleeves, which one of them is actually stuck on one of the spark plugs. It still fires, so I'm not messing with it for now until I figure out what sleeve I need to get, because I can't like put a pair of pliers on it and take it off the spark plug, because that would just mess up the threads that go into the head. So I gotta figure out what sleeve I need for it. Until then, the spark plug does work that it's stuck on, so whatever. But yeah, it was $108 for me. I got it on Amazon because of course they just have everything on the planet on Amazon. The main reason I got it from Amazon was because it seemed like sort of a risky thing. It was remanufactured out of another car's part. But Amazon return policy is ridiculous. I mean, you get like 30 days, you send it back covered in goo, whatever. You get a refund. So, I like it so far. I've only been around the block. And I did notice, you know, going full down when you get full vacuum on the thing, it does start missing. But up to that point, it seems like it's on par, if not much better than what I had in here, especially on the lower end, the lower RPM range. Taking off slow, putting through traffic, stuff like that. You don't have to double tap clutch and spin it out just to pull forward a couple feet. You can just ease into it if you have a car that's kind of sputtery. Yeah, I like it. We'll get some more road testing and see how that does. Maybe.